Guide dogs.
My name's Alan. I'm a long cane user. I'm 29 years old. I've been registered blind since I was 16, but I've only been using a cane for 4 years now. And my condition is retinitis pigmentosa.
My name's Matt and I'm a Vision Rehabilitation Specialist for guide dogs. We help people mainly with their mobilities to achieve what they want to be able to do, build up roots, predominantly with the long cane. So I have three main aims. Number one is to improve the individual's mobility. Number two is to improve their confidence. And then number three, quite a bold statement, but it is to improve quality of life. I believe if you improve mobility and confidence, then it will have an effect on an individual's quality of life. You'll be able to go and meet friends when they might not have been able to prior, and it'll also have a positive impact on their physical and mental health.
My vision made me feel really vulnerable, and I didn't like that feeling. I didn't know how to deal with that, and my way of dealing with that was really unhealthy. It was to just sort of ignore it and carry on like nothing was wrong. And I had to switch my entire perspective around where I realised being vulnerable was okay, and it was courageous to sort of do that and to present yourself and be like, no, this is who I am. And through that figuring out process of myself and my condition, it made me want to reach out to the local authority. And I'd met them a few times, and I was like, I think I'd quite like to try cane training, because what I was doing at the time wasn't really working. That perspective shift made me realise, oh, if I'm seeing with a cane, it's all right.
So some of the reasons someone might be a little bit reluctant to use a cane is accepting they need help. It can be a big lifestyle change. Also, public perception. A lot of people will regularly comment to me that they feel more vulnerable, like they're holding a flag to tell people, hi, I'm blind. However, when working with people, the statement I always hear is, I wish I would have done this sooner. So it's made my life much easier. So I understand the difficulties someone might face, but once someone give it a go, it's only going to have a positive impact.
The cane training was really, really positive. It was the first time I got to engage with my vision in a way that gave me something back, gave me part of my life back. And the cane training itself wasn't really that difficult. I'd done that for a couple of months, and I started doing bus journeys and train journeys. I was always scared that people would treat me differently, or again with going around with Matt and redoing that stuff, it just started to feel normal again.
So a long cane might be more suitable if someone likes that tactile touch. So if they like to know exactly where they are with every step within that environment. So they're coming up to the lamppost, which is 50 metres away. They're coming up to the street sign, which is always on that corner. Whereas with a guide dog, they might never know those features are there, because the guide dog will just manoeuvre them around them in such a smooth manner.
The ability to progress again is the biggest thing it's given me, where I feel like I can take things on and explore things and find where I go next type of thing, what my next chapter is. I'm allowed to explore that now for the first time really in years. And that's what a cane gave me really, more than anything. It was independence, identity, the ability to advocate for myself, and now the ability to just go on and explore really. And I understand who I am now, kind of because of the cane and that whole process that I went through.
So some of the positive changes I've seen in Alan is just his overall happiness, and his confidence has grown over the last year. I just feel he's a more confident version of himself, putting himself out there for more opportunities, getting himself out and about, and he's just more active as well.
With the cane, it starts to adapt the world a little bit to you, and that whole thing helps you change your perspective. It helps you engage with things in a positive way. And it's you might feel vulnerable or a bit embarrassed about it, I did at the start, but finding out that it's okay to be vulnerable, finding out that it's okay to be disabled, to be blind, to be seen with a cane, it's so different than any other way you engage with your eyesight, because it does give you something back. You finish the process with more than you've got at the start of it, and that's the first time in my life I ever got to do that with my eyesight.
Guide dogs.